Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Seablock Rustic Waters. Today, I think I'm going to start working on trying to improve this system a little bit, even though it does look pretty cool the way it is. Or at least that's the plan. As before, I'm not entirely sure if that's how things are going to work out, but as you can see, I currently have it working non-stop now. That's right, and I even have 2 steam boilers. This thing is running at full steam, which I don't think actually gave it that much more speed. Maybe it did, and it just, didn't enhance it. I did try and mess around with this a bunch. I'll show you how I've got it running, non-stop and feeding 2 boilers here shortly. But first, let me talk about the speeds on here, because this thing, if you start putting more of these axles, let's see, on here, on the sides, I mean, there's a gear on the side that doesn't even need to be there. But you'll notice that if I put that on there, everything slows down. So you don't want to really split off of this stuff unless you really have to. You probably want to have a whole new steam engine going into a mechanical actuator. In fact, I don't even think that I need a steel gearbox at all. That's just like a bonus, I think. Let's see if I can grab that. There we go. Put that back in here too. But yeah, I did try feeding it all the way around and connecting on this other side here. That actually slowed it down so much I wasn't actually getting any ores at that point. Now I'm getting a whole lot of everything. It's pretty crazy. I didn't put anything in here except for maybe an iron ore, and everything else has just shown up in time. So that's pretty good. It hasn't been running for too long, and like I said, I've got 2 of these things running right now. It's pretty darn cool. They top out around 600 degrees. Which that's not really going to matter since this is maxed out with the amount of steam it can get in one steam engine. But it looks like if you want to max out the amount of steam, you need 2 of these on one. Unless, perhaps, I haven't tried this, you have purified water coming in instead of regular water. But I don't really know. So you can see that the steam is actually full in the steam boilers as well. There's no worries about that, and it's just maintaining 600 degrees, and it's constantly being fed charcoal. You can guess what I've got being fed up there, and you'll probably also notice on my hotbar, I have the best revitalization tool for this mod pack so far. And that is the purchase of an ender book, because you get instant transportation in the same dimension. I've been talking about this thing for a while, up to into my office. Oh, and it's so much quieter up here. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to put some kind of muting block down there. In fact, I have a lasso here. I think this was the one that I was using to buy stuff. Yeah, I bought some hopping bonsai so that I could feed some stuff. I don't know if the silencer block is in this bunch or not. Crud. There's so many things in here. I mean, you even have your Pokeballs going on. I was hoping I might find it. Is the silencer block in here? Oh, there it is. 500 gil. You get 8. That's a lot of gil. But I gotta say, I got some money, so that's not a problem. You can see I've got 6,000 left because things are actually working pretty good up there. So let's grab 5 of these, and for some reason the ATM machine thing doesn't actually convert to $500 amounts or 500 gil amounts, so you have to do it yourself. But that's actually one of the easier things that you could possibly craft, so that's not really that big of a deal. All right, you give me one of these. Thank you. Now get back in the lasso, and I will put you away there. And I now have some soundproofing that I can put down there next time I go down. So this is my crazy contraption I have right now. No, it's not high tech. No, it's not that amazing. It's very low tech. But I took a bunch of item translocators feeding into basic drawers just for I've got dark oak saplings going in there for now, just because they seem to be something that would supply a steady amount of chunky wood. It didn't really matter. You could probably go with oak or something. But I made it so that it's locked and it's only wood that go, or the logs that go in here. And then once this started turning enough charcoal, about 16 or so charcoal, just burning wood into wood, then I took the charcoal out and I put that into the other one, and just I've got it all feeding in now. So it outputs into my charcoal chest, which is currently feeding both of those steam engines that you saw downstairs. And you can see that I'm actually still staying at a positive. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I mean, I am still increasing, but I don't think I could support more than 2 steam engines with this charcoal setup right here. I'd probably have to expand. But 1 prismarine furnace seems to be doing the trick. I mean, it's keeping dark oak in here at a good enough rate. If I were to increase this, because I think I have, 5 dark oak hopping bonsai right now, then it would probably outstrip it. So it would probably start backing up a lot more, because right now these aren't backing up at all either. I could probably put more in there. In fact, this is not doing so. There we go. See, I'm getting a bunch in now. There we go. But as you can see, I would have to expand further. So I've got it at a pretty good spot right now where I don't have too much of these being made. I don't have too much charcoal being made. I'm pretty much using just under my production values. This was just a step stool I had going up. Here, let's pick this up and toss it in there. There we go. And that's working quite well. Let's go upstairs to the surface roof. And you'll see that I'm still running out of power. Ow. Okay. Oh, the soundproof blocks. This is constantly running out of power because for some reason, even though it's directly attached to the battery, which is where everything is coming in, it is the lowest priority. Everything else is getting power before it, which is really, really frustrating. But this uses up a big chunk of power when it transforms something, and then this does something, and then it comes down to this. So it's like highest, lowest, or highest, next, and then lowest priority for some reason. I don't know why. And these two are actually connected as well. Go figure. But yeah, I've got so many cucumbers. I had to shut off all of the users down there because it was just piling up stuff and then making a mess. And the embers are not coming in fast enough for me to actually get a buff. So I was kind of thinking, what are things I need to do? In fact, I could go inside here, but why bother when I can just go down to the quarry? Ba-ba! Oh, it's so good having this book. Man, I don't need to worry about those long waits anymore. Let's just kind of put a damper on this. No, it doesn't work. Oh, this is why I like other soundproofing mods. Well, I mean, this was in there with cyclic, so I mean, it just came along with it. Anyway, you guys are going to have to deal with some of that noise. I might be able to turn it down in post. But I was thinking, if I can increase the speed on this, we'll get even more resources faster, which, yes, I will have to have another wall of resources being processed here, because this is monazite. I mean, I've got stuff I wasn't expecting in here. Moss stone. I've got platinum in here. I mean, look at this. I'm actually getting more platinum than I am most other ores. I mean, half this iron ore was actually just me mining in this room, right? That's down here. So, I mean, it's a respectable amount of platinum, because I am going to need that for some things, I believe. Could be mistaken. But there was a couple other items here. And I've been taking off my helmet because I keep on getting either too toasty or whatnot. But anyway, there's the Ember Ore Factory, and then there's the Ember Mechanic. And if I'm not mistaken, I think here, if we go with, let's back up a step because I think that was on here. Yeah, your Ember Ore Bore Quarry and even Ember Water Pumps can both be run on mechanical power, which, that's good news. I mean, mechanical power is made by using spinning torque of axles and gearboxes, which is something that we need to do. Was that on here? There was a certain quest that talks about it. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. There are a few ways to generate mechanical power in this guide. One of them is using an Ember's water pump, a steam boiler, and a steam engine, which is what I currently have going on. I've got 2 steam boilers, one feeding 1 steam engine, and I don't have a water pump being used. I don't really need that. I've just got the user feeding some of those, Ender tanks In fact, I've got one of them feeding two. It's pretty nice, actually, the setup. So you can reuse things. The only thing you need two of is just the combustion chamber and the boiler, which are relatively easy to make at this point. But let's go back to that. One of them is using those. The other, more compact way is to use the Ember Mechanic, which I thought, you know what, why not give this a try too? Because if I've got two sides to this thing that I can feed, I mean, I could start spinning stuff in on this side, and that's what I was going to try and aim for. Which, this is the Ember Mechanic. And yeah, whenever you attach an axle, gearbox, or actuator in a powertrain, you must sneak click onto the previous piece, which is something that I was a little confused upon before. I'm a little bit more familiar with it this time. But I thought maybe I would try figuring this out. I think this is where the gear feeds in or something. But it uses mystical mechanical output, normal fluid input hatch, nether furnace, and a machine controller, which I have no idea what kind of inputs or fuels or whatnot this thing needs. But I do have these items. So let's see, mystical mechanical input or output? It was an output. All right. Grab one of those. I've got all this extra stuff, and I've got all this cobblestone. You know what, let's just dump the cobblestone in here for now. Wow, look at the emerald ore as well. I keep grabbing the ember grit, smelting it up, and tossing it upstairs just for an extra boost of some power on the surface top. But it doesn't always work out that way. A machine controller. So that's 3. I do need one more piece, and that is the normal fluid input. Normal item input, normal fluid input. Hey, that's actually everything. I'm surprised. I thought that I would have to teleport around places, but let's try lining this up with this here. And to do that, let's put down an ember lamp. Because I think that lines up with it. It does. All right. Because once again, I think this is the item that I want to line up with. And then I just need to use the machine blueprint. Okay, so then this just goes next to that. And then, wait, which one's on the right? Which one's on the left? All right, furnace is on the left. And machine controller's on the right. Hey, there we go. Cool. And then I'm going to leave this back here because it's a light source as well. And why not, right? So I click on here. I can put the Ember Mechanic blueprint in there. Yep. Missing fluid input. Okay, so that's going to need one of these. An ender tank. Probably feeding it with water, if not something a little bit more pure. But I have an ender tank extra left over because I made 2. Whoops. This is normal fluid input, so I just put that in the wrong spot. Let me grab this back. Almost all the blocks I'm dealing with at this point take a while to mine. Alright, so let's put down the... Oh, I thought I had some extra fluid translocators. No, I don't. I'm surprised, actually. I didn't think that I used them all up for this, but I guess so. Yeah, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 fluid. Wow, okay, yeah, a lot more than I thought. But that's not a problem, because if I forget something, I could just teleport up here now and make it real quick. One of these. I'm going to need a couple of these. Actually, I just need one. And I'm going to need, what is it, some blaze rods. It's always blaze rods, I think. I'm just guessing at the recipe right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, where is it? Ender tank, item, liquid translocator. Oh, see, I've got it wrong. I was thinking tanks. So it's redstone. Okay, I can do that. Yes, this is going to be your daily crafting amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will need a couple iron. What am I missing for this? Piston and lapis. Which I don't think I have any pistons made. So let's grab a stack of cobble, a bunch of wood, because I'm going to need a bunch of that, a bunch of this, and a bunch of this. There we go. Only because I have had to make so many pistons that I'm going to make a whole lot of pistons. There we go. I will take 15 of those. There we go. And that should do. And I can put the rest of the wood away. I don't think I'll need that. Or most of the iron. In fact, I'll just put back this chunk of iron. There we go. And then I think I can make that now. There we go. Perfect. And then I just teleport back down to the quarry. chunk, 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 chunk. The sounds is good. And then I put this down. That's the fluid input hatch, so I put this here. I don't think that oh shoot, that was great. That the nether furnace there actually gets something. I don't know. Let's put this here. I could always bring this down one if I need to, but for now let's try this. And click up here. Missing fluid input. The fluid is filling. It is filling. Tell me this is the right fluid. It still says missing fluid input. Is this the wrong fluid? Or does it need to actually be full? There is a furnace up here. I'm going to need to move this down. So let's do that right now. Because I clicked on that earlier and nothing happened. This is just... This is the interesting part of these machines to me. Is the ability to make crazy machines on the go with modular machinery. I still love that you can do that. Oh. Oh. Are we using water too quickly? Uh-oh. I think we are. Let's go up to the surface and check things out. It's nighttime, of course. Where is the bed? Let's make it day. There we go. It is now daytime, and I can see, or try and find where, I think it's over this side. My user is, yeah, this thing isn't going fast enough. Can it please go faster? Yeah, it's going as fast as it can. What if I put another bucket in here? Did that just confuse it? Yep, it sure did. Okay. So what if... Alright, so it's maybe not the most efficient way of doing things. Can I... Oh, no, that's the wrong kind. Liquid translocator, there we go. And then I can have this going up into it, but not before. I label this. Got it. Okay, there. Water. And then I can have it go up into it. This gets a bucket in a moment. First, I need to put a bucket in here. Then I could change this to be push-pull. There we go. And then I've got... I added two more, basically, at each of the sides. I haven't decorated this one as pretty as I did with the other two, with, you know, like this. I guess that, I don't know, pretty is subjective. But at least I've got two more going on. The third, or the fourth side is just for this workspace here that I still have yet to determine. Well, that's some weird glitchiness out on the horizon. So I have yet to determine what is going on out here. I was originally going to have that one set up, but I think that might have changed a bit. How's this doing down here? Because sometimes you have to click on it. It's got 1400 in there. That's not bad. But let's go back down to the quarry. See how things are doing down here. The water is returned. Okay. This is good news. This is full. Still says missing fluid input. I feel like this is going to need something though. So let me grab a bit of, what, some coal? There should be some in here. Charcoal. Let's see if this actually works. Like so. If so, then I don't really know. What is it that I'm doing with this? Machine blueprint, yeah, use. Lava? Oh. Gives me mechanical power. And I'm filling it with water. Okay, let's just take that out. Let's just break this. That's been the problem this whole time, is that I'm supposed to be doing lava. Right. That explains why I got a lava tank as a reward for one of the previous quests, right? Was it that one? This one? Yeah, there it is. Once you assemble the multi-block, place a gearbox directly onto the mechanical output, then a gear and axle coming off that, etc. Each additional bend of the powertrain intersects at a gearbox. You need one iron gear at the point the axle enters, another at the point the axle exits the gearbox. You can see a picture of this setup in your tip sheet. Yep. Might as well claim the lava tank for now. This one here, etc. Go on. Yep. Alright, well. Okay, I've made some mistakes, okay? Don't hate me. I mean, I probably spent at least half this episode just messing that up, but this is how you learn things sometimes. Oh boy. Okay, that explains why it was saying missing fluid input. So if I put this... Let's put a liquid translocator here. And then we'll put this here. And I'll put this here. Let's see how much this works. But before I get all this hooked up, let's see if I can grab some of these axles and gears just in case. Because I don't think... I think I could just like straight up do it, right? Oh wait, I need to shift click. So let's do the shift click just to make sure. There we go. And we'll do a shift click here. And I'll just click these two together. And hopefully this will work. I don't know if I need to put a gear on here. Probably need one there. Is there one on this side? There is. Okay. So let's see what happens. Alright, it's going in. Does it say... No, it doesn't say anything about missing stuff anymore. It's doing something. I'll take that charcoal out. It's doing something, but I don't know what. I thought this would just produce power. Do I have to have one of a gearbox going on between here? Let me try it, because that is a possibility. Unlikely in my opinion, but still a possibility. So I need to have it go this way. And there we go. So I need to do this right here. And then I need to put a gear. Let's separate these out because I lost some last time because I didn't do this. There. And one. I don't think I need one here. Yeah, this isn't really working so good, is it? Mystical mechanical output. Why is this not doing anything? I mean, I've got lava in here. It's using lava actively. It's processing and progress is doing its thing. I'm gonna have to experiment with this. I thought that this was going to ember mechanic. Does it need embers? Do I need to put stuff in the furnace as well? I don't know. Let me grab some of this ember grit. We'll find out. I'm just going to experiment with stuff going in here at this point. Put this up here, put one in here. I can actually use this furnace. Okay. Missing structure. What does it mean by missing structure? Okay. So we've got... Status missing structure. Is that because I use this as the furnace? At this point, it still has the lava in the tank, so that's a thing. Let me grab that, put this back, and it'll say missing structure again. Put that back in, it's still got the lava, it's still doing progress again. Okay, so I have no idea why this isn't working. Do I need like a chest or something next to this? I mean, I've got an ender chest here. I don't think this has anything in it. It's just got some coal. Let's just remove this. Oh, that's right. I think this was my excess coal coming out of this. Nope, different one. I have no idea. But let's try putting some kind of item translocator off the side of this. Just... which I can't. Okay. So it doesn't work with that. Good to know. Tank is empty. This is here. I think I'm going to have to take a few minutes to try and figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong. Search through my instruction books and whatnot. See where I went wrong with this. Maybe this needs to be shift-clicked in a different way. I don't know. Alright, so I think I may have figured it out. I think I'm close. I think I was very close. I think I need to actually put that right up against it, is what I need to do. So let's just back up a little bit and put it there. And then, as before, if I need to put something on the back, I just need to shift click. There's a gear there. That actually did not work as I thought it would because it's facing the wrong way. So do I need to shift? Yeah, shift place. And then the input is on the back side. There we go. And then I can shift click and regular click to put gears on both sides. Then I could shift click this, shift click this, and then I could turn it on. No? It's using it. Do I have this going the wrong direction? I swear I had this. I was so confident. Okay, maybe I need to switch this. Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused. Hold on a second here. So if I put this here, sneak click. Wait, what? Okay. Holy crap. Okay, that's going so much faster now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look, I'm even getting diamonds in here now. So this is quite impressive. Look at the difference. And that's at the cost of lava, though. That's actually relatively slow. This is going to end up using itself up before I'm done. But what I'm thinking is that this is going to need to be switched out to lava. I don't think I have any orange. But I can get orange real quick, and then I can make that my lava tank. Let's just go up here. There we go. And I'll replace that with the lapis that's on there now. Let's just pass through these. Don't worry about that. There we go. Perfect. And now I can use this for a lava tank in the future. For now, though, I think I'm going to just place it so that it'll be ready. In other words, I'm taking this old lava tank off. I'm going to use it to place against, because I need something against the wall there, right here. And then I can place it there with the other one here. Yep, and it goes in automatically. So I just need something to make or produce lava, because this is not going to last very long. And I could just bucket a bunch of it in, but seriously, that's not going to last very long. And then I'm going to have to start sorting all this stuff, which is still good news. Don't get me wrong. Wow, look at all this ember grit. I definitely have to work on getting this turned into the ember crystal clusters, because it's just so good. Can I actually break these back apart? I don't think so. No, I can't. Alright, well, still, that'll work just fine. Where's my book? It's a very expensive book. Let's go back to the core. Ooh, it's so quiet down here. I can put these in here. Let those smelt up real briefly. Have a nom. And then I can actually work on making some lava. So, there are multiple ways of making lava. One of which is ghost woods. Which is actually not just a tree, but it's also a person. Somebody that I play Dungeons and Dragons with on the weekends. But if we look at this, we can have magma shards with tossed into purified water will make lava, or magma blocks tossed into water will make lava. That's interesting, but I don't think that's what I want to go with. There's a melter for obsidian. That's just going to take forever. I'm kind of thinking, and there's a pyroconvective loop that you can toss onto a magma crucible, which is definitely a thing that will take some. We'll take some lava. Oh, that's just like a 1-to-1. How much power? 300,000 RF. Okay, that's a lot. I mean, sure, we make a bunch up here in the core base, but I don't think that that's going to be effective. Are all these? Wait, no, netherrack. Well, I can't really make netherrack that I know of. Let's see, any others besides that? Because what I'm thinking is that I'm probably going to go with Yeah, I can probably make magma blocks and get a magma cream farm or something crazy like that. But I'm kind of thinking instead I'm going to go with ghost woods and a ghost wood tree farm with a resin funnel. Doesn't give you very much, and it uses some energy to do it. That's per one ghost wood tree though, or fuse wood. That gives you 5, 5, 5. And then what do I do with all these planks? Okay, maybe that is a poor idea. And we just go with the magma crucible. Because this... Wait, why a pyroconvective loop? That... Magma crucible greatly increases lava production speed. Oh, okay, so that just increases the speed. Only lava can be created. Okay, and that's a merchant trade item, so that's even better. That's not a merchant trade item, but I could probably make a magma crucible. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we could probably melt things up and use some of all the extra power that we've got sitting around the base in here. I mean, I've got this blank space back at the end here, and this is engineering after all, so why not, right? Got the hookups for the corners. If we can get some magma production, then that would work. And all I need for that is... Can it just be any stone? This is good. Netherrack. Is there a way of just making netherrack? I don't think that we get that in any of the strainers or anything. No. Not that I can see, at least. Yeah, it's just compressed netherrack. I mean, I could easily make... Or just take the stone that we get from the from this stuff, the stone and the cobblestone. Oh, I don't even need to have a cobblestone production because I've already got it. We've already got it downstairs, as well as, you know, with the sieves. But I've stopped using those because I plan on using the current boar production that we have downstairs. So we could have the cobblestone from downstairs being fed up here. Oh my gosh, just so many ender tanks and ender chests being used with this for a magma crucible. So that's definitely going to be a good thing with this. And in fact, what I'm going to do, because last time I had a really, really, really long episode last time. I'm going to go with a standard length episode this time. Yes, that's right. It's probably going to be somewhere around the neighborhood of about a half hour. And I think next time we're going to work on making that magma crucible and setting up some lava production so that we can get that to power this next unit. And then I can work on that mess because I don't think this is going to work anymore. At least not as is. I'm going to need to have a sorting system set up for all the new inputs from the Quarry system. But I think that I've made quite a bit of progress. A lot of derping today, as you might have noticed. You know, putting in a water fluid into the lava. I didn't read the book. This is what happens when you just like spam through the pages instead of reading them as you go. But hey, it's something that you just got to figure out as you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be sure to stop by at Twitch and spread the mischief. See you guys next time. Bye.